Hi guys, welcome back to the episode of Nacha YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and to click that notification bell for more videos like this. Today we have our guest. Let her please briefly introduce herself.
Hello everyone, my name is Zara Marie Mbanga. I'm 13 years old and I'm in Watoto Christian International School.
Okay. What inspired you to be the swimmer that you are today?
Nothing really inspired me because I was already kind of good at swimming since I started training at 5 years old. Then I stopped. Then when I started training again, a coach named Coach Grace spotted me out and decided to start training me.
Okay, that's good. You've achieved some pretty good records. What's your secret to success?
My secret to success is so you know the way, let's say people everyone trains and then some people train harder than others.
Yeah.
So you know that moment when you feel like you don't want to train anymore. The secret is more of what Coach Chan always says, what someone is feeling, what you're feeling is what someone else is feeling. So if they are not giving up, you shouldn't have a reason to give up.
So Zara, please tell the viewers some of the big events you've gone to.
Some of my big events are kind of zone 4 and 3. 3 is not that much of a big event, but it's kind of big. But it's mostly zone 4 that's pretty big, because in most zone 4s, we normally swim in 50-meter pools. But then my biggest event yet has been the ISF International Games. It was in Serbia this year and I went for it, and I was passing more countries Chinese. The zone 4s are usually zone 4 and zone 3 is usually African countries, but not the whole of Africa, just specific countries. But for ISF there were countries from everywhere. There was USA, Brazil, China, those countries.
Okay. What are some of the biggest challenges you've faced as a swimmer? And how did you overcome them?
Some of the biggest challenges are maybe muscle injuries. There was this time I was about 11 years old and I got a very bad muscle pull on my right calf, and it was very hard to recover from it, because there was some time when I stopped training for maybe 2 weeks. Then when I would train, I wasn't so fast, but then eventually I just kept training and I kept working on it and I eventually healed.
Okay. How did you overcome it? Was it okay, were you I should go back in the pool and then it will go, or something? How did you overcome it?
It was mostly training,
Okay.
training slowly. You don't have to push yourself, because there are people that go in front of you in the lane, but then they'll be way faster. And even if they're way faster, you need to take it one step at a time, because you're going through something different than what they're going through. So yeah.
Okay. How do you prepare for big events? You've told the viewers that you've gone to Serbia. How did you prepare for that event?
I would go for gym once every week, almost once every week. Sometimes I wouldn't, but yeah, mostly once every week. And I would also do morning and evening training, and also sleep very early.
Okay. What do you expect? What do you do your free time? Apart from swimming, other hobbies are apart from swimming, what do you do?
Mostly basketball, but that's not so much. That's kind of rare. Mostly basketball. Maybe exercising, because I love exercising, to keep my body fit. And rarely soccer. I rarely play soccer. Okay, I like playing soccer, but that's at school. But then I don't like watching soccer, so rarely soccer.
So you play sometimes, but you don't watch?
Yeah, sometimes, but I don't watch.
Okay. How do you stay motivated? How do you stay motivated? Don't you feel there's some days where you're I don't want to train today?
Yeah. So how I stay motivated is So in my age group, like there are so many fast people, like it's very competitive. And how I stay motivated is like let's say like why should I like not go for morning training yet all my other friends are going for morning training? Like basically what I said before, like what you're feeling is what someone else is feeling, so you shouldn't give up if they're not giving up.
Okay. Are there any, like, do you have any role models that
Role
like
models.
inspired you to start swimming? Like you'd watch somebody, I'd be like, I would like to be like that one day.
I didn't have like role models before I started swimming, but as I started swimming, like my main role models, like right now, are Sama McIntosh, Chirabo Namutebi, because she's also like a really fast swimmer, and she's also a Ugandan girl, and most Ugandan girls like they normally quit and then they also become like really slow, but like swimming has taken her like very far, and I would also like want to be like her one day. And also another role model of mine is Leon Marchand, because he's a very fast swimmer, so yeah.
Zara, how do you balance school and swimming?
So I mainly balance school and swimming by like sleeping early, and also by working hard during school, like trying not to sleep. And like the best way not to sleep during school is by sleeping early. So yeah.
Okay. Like in your daily life, what's a typical day for you as Zara? What's a typical day for you?
So I wake up in the morning, like, well, I'll say in the holidays. So
Okay.
in holidays, I wake up in the morning, like at around 7. I hurry up, I prepare for swimming, and then I go to the pool at around like 7:45. I start training at 8. I finish at around 9:30 or 40. I go back home. I reach at around 10. I eat some breakfast because I eat before swimming, because to eat before swimming. Then after swimming, I also eat. I eat some breakfast. I watch some TV while I'm eating. After eating, I finish eating like at around 11:30. Then at around 11:45, I go to bed. I sleep from 11 to 2. At 2, I eat lunch from 2 to 2:20. Then the rest of the time, I watch TV and prepare for evening training. And I go for evening training at 4:20. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a day in a life for Zara.
Yes.
Okay. So, what was your first record to be broken?
Okay. So my first record to be broken was when I was 10 years old. I remember it was in 10 and under at Nationals 2023, I think, 2023, 2022, somewhere around there. And the record was 41 seconds, I think 40 seconds, 41 seconds in 50 breaststroke, and I went 39 seconds. Yeah.
Wow, that was impressive. So how did you feel how did you feel when you broke that record? Were you happy? Were you sad?
I felt like very happy because I wasn't training as much. I remember I wasn't training so much before the nationals, but then when I broke the record, I felt very happy. Yeah.
Okay, you said that one of your role models are who again?
Leon
Sama
Marchand, Sama McIntosh, and Trabo Namutebi.
Okay, how do those swimmers inspire you? Like, are there records that they have broken and like, I just want to break this record, like I want to be like
Yes.
them?
So, Leon Marchand mostly inspires me in IM because I'm fairly good at IM, but not so good, but fairly good at IM. So, the record that he broke was in 400 IM. It was the last record Michael Phelps had, but then Leon Marchand broke it, and when he broke it, it just inspired me. So yeah. Then Sama McIntosh, it's mainly because she's like a very good swimmer and she also does IM. So yeah, and also her IM records impress me. And she's mostly good at what? She's mostly good at freestyle. She's also kind of good at freestyle, but like long distance freestyle, but like mostly IM. And then Trabo Namutebi, she actually has like a lot of records in Uganda. So yeah, that just inspires me.
Okay, like are there some records that you feel like you want to break, Like which records?
So the records I feel like I want to break is 100 backstroke. Wait, they are 100 backstroke, because in my 100 backstroke I hold the national record, but I would also like to like make a new record because it's 110, but then at nationals I didn't catch my time, so I'd also want to like
Make like a
yeah.
1-8.
make like
1-8.
make like a 1-9, a 1-9.
Oh, okay, 1-9.
A 1-9. And then also what? In 100 breaststroke, the national record is 115, and that is made by like a 16-year-old. And I go 117 and I'm 13. So I hope like by around like next year or the year after next year, hopefully I'll go 114. So yeah, those are the two main records I would like to break.
Okay. So there are some days like you have highs and lows.
Yes. So most of the time, it's mostly when I have like muscle injuries, because like even like this week was like kind of like a low week for me, because like my muscles have been hurting a lot. And then also the other time when they're lows, because like Saturday training, my siblings don't really train as much, so then it's always me training, and they also don't do morning training, and it's always me doing morning training and also Saturday training. So like when you also see them like not training, it makes you feel like, why am I training? I work like really hard. Why did they get to do this? And then me, I have to do this. So yeah, those are like many the low moments. But then where I also encourage myself in the low moments is like basically other people are all training, so I should also train. So yeah.
Okay, so what advice do you give to your siblings who don't want to train that are watching us right now?
So honestly, most times I'm more like if you want to be like a really good swimmer, like you need to work for things. Cause like also my little brother Gio, he's going for Canada this year, but then he doesn't really train as much. So I try to encourage him. So like mainly just encouraging them, like you need to train, because like all your other friends are training and then you're resting, and it's going to like catch up to them on the gala day. So yeah.
Okay, that's good. So would you like to give like some advice to like the young kids out there? Like they'd be like, oh wow, I want to be like Zara, I want to train like Zara, I want to be fast like Zara.
So the main advice is like just work hard, like work very hard, and you also need to like push yourself, because like if you're like not working hard, you're not going to move, because like all the champions that you see, like every single person that you see that's like really good, making good times, they didn't just like wake up and they just like decided to be fast. They also have to like, you have to put in the work if you want to actually like be great. So yeah.
Which one would you prefer, arena or speedo?
Arena instant.
Why arena?
Because so arena, it's cause like the equipment they have, like the stuff they sell are like high quality, and also because like speedo racers are normally known for like being very tight and ripping easily, but arena, they have like many combos of racers. Like there are arena primos, there are arena carbon glides, there are arena carbon airs, like different racers. So like you can use like different racers for different races, and they also have like 2-piece racers, so that's also a good thing. But like speedo, I don't really know if they have like different, because I don't really use speedo, but I'm sure they have like maybe different, but then like not as much as arena, and I just think like arena is more efficient. So yeah.
Okay, so which one would you prefer, 200 fly or 800 free?
800 free, because first of all, 200 fly, like it's a very tiring race, and I'm not as good when it comes to fly. I'm not saying I don't like fly, but I'm not as good when it comes to fly, and I just think 800 free is genuinely better.
Okay, so do you prefer pizza or pasta?
Pizza. I don't like pasta. I've never liked pasta ever since I was young.
Okay. R&B or amapiano?
R&B. I like amapiano, but like not so much because like I said before, I'm not really into like very 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 hyped songs, and like amapiano is like very hyped, but then like okay, I just don't really like amapiano like
That
that much.
much.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
it, but like not that much. I'd prefer R&B.
Okay. Do you prefer TikTok or Snapchat?
Snapchat.
Okay.
I don't really like TikTok because like I think people spend too much time on TikTok, to be honest, and it's just like okay, it's not like so helpful. Okay, Snapchat isn't so helpful either, but I just feel like
But
TikTok
Snapchat
is
is
like
kind of like helpful because you get to chat with your friends. You like get to
yes,
know that
yes,
we're not training today.
yes, those things, you
Yes.
know. But like TikTok, it's just like scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and like takes a lot of your time just viewing
Videos.
things. Yeah, things that aren't really like so helpful. It depends on your FYP. Maybe some people have like really helpful things in their FYP, but most people don't really have anything helpful. So yeah.
Do you prefer swimming or gymming?
Gymming. Swimming, I just feel like like I swim a lot, and like you just need to like gym more, because like gymming also helps with your fitness, and even if like I choose swimming or gymming, they both help. So yeah.
Okay. So do you prefer 50 breast or 50 back? Because I know those two races are your favorite.
Yes. So that one's actually kind of hard, because in 50 breast, like people are like fairly good at 50 breast, but like then 50 backstroke, people are like not so good. So it's like kind of like it's like easy for me, like it's like it's like chips for me. So maybe 50 back because it's easier, but then 50 breast is also a good race. But I feel like, and also in my 50 breast, it's like very hard for me to cut time in 50 breast. The only time I cut time, well, from my 36, because I've been going 36 a lot, was at the pentathlon where I went at 35. But then that was like so hard for me to make, and I haven't made it again since the pentathlon. But then 50 back, I feel like I cut a lot in 50 back. It just feels easier for me to cut in 50 back, so maybe 50 back, yeah.
Okay. So do you prefer Summer McIntosh or Kate Douglas?
So I honestly prefer Kate Douglas, because Kate Douglas swims breaststroke, and she also does like long distance breaststroke, and like okay, so basically before galas, when I'm going to do like, let's say 100 breast or 200 breast, I like normally look at her videos to see like what she's doing, like to focus like on her glide, on how she shoots. And I feel like her breaststroke, like her stroke and her technique is very good for like many breaststrokers, and I think like people should look at how she swims. So yeah, I just think I prefer her.
So is there like something you can't live without? Like that one thing you can't live without.
One thing I can't live without. Well, if I'm to be like normal, like
Honest.
honest, it's food. But if I'm to be like, okay, I don't know how to say it, but like basically, one thing I can't live without, to be honest, is lip gloss. I literally can't live without lip gloss.
Okay.
Like that's just me.
Okay. So like, what's your dream vacation? Like your dream destiny vacation?
Paris.
Okay. Is there like any superpower that you wish you would have?
Yes, I wish I had like super speed,
Why super speed?
because super speed, like, so super speed, you can teleport yourself to places. So, and also teleportation, you can teleport, but like super speed can also help you in the water, also with what you're doing. So, and you can also go to places. So yeah.
Okay, if you had super speed, like what time would you want to make in breaststroke in 50 breast?
If I had super speed, I don't make like 5 seconds.
Okay. What's your favorite food?
What's my favorite food? My favorite food is like mainly burgers. I love burgers.
Zara, who is your favorite artist?
My favorite artist is Billie Eilish.
Why Billie Eilish? Like, is there like one song that you like?
Well, I like Billie Eilish. Well, there's not a specific song, but like I like most of her songs, cause most of her songs are like, you know, like, how do I say it? They're like calming songs, you know, like yeah,
they're soothing.
Yeah, like
relaxing.
soothing. Yeah, like relaxing songs. Like I'm not like so into like hyped songs. Well, I can listen to
Like
hyped
hyped
songs. Yeah, but like soothing songs are like the best for me. So yeah.
Okay, like is like do you have a pre-favorite snack like that you take, like a chocolate that you take like when you're going to the marshalling area?
Yes, I love Twix. Every single person that knows me knows like before my races, I'm always taking Twix.
Okay. Is there like one thing you wish people knew about swimming?
Yes. So the one thing I wish people knew about swimming is that like it's like a very hard sport, and like so like let's say you're on top of swimming, like you're like the best in your age
group. The records and
yeah,
all those
everything.
things.
Like you're not always going to be the best. There are going to be like low moments and like high moments. So basically, and it's also like not easy to be the best all the time. So yeah, I wish people knew that it's not as easy as it looks, and it's not always going to be like, it's not always going to be you at the top. So yeah.
Okay. What message would you like to give to like young kids who are like starting to start, like, let me say, they want to start like swimming, but like they are scared, they don't know how to?
Okay, so my main advice for like young children is to like it's mainly to like just keep training. Like even if you're like scared, like continue training, because like you may be slow at one point, but trust me, like if you keep training, you're going to get faster. And also for like mostly the girls, like young girls that like maybe already know how to swim, they should like keep in the sport, because like in Uganda, like we really need girls. So I think they should like keep in the sport, and they should also continue working hard.
Okay, and there you have it from Zara Mbanga Marie. So thank you, Zara, for joining us in this podcast. We're really happy to have you here.
You're welcome.
And our subscribers, if you liked this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and to hit that notification bell for more videos like this.
Merci d'avoir regardé.
That means thank you for watching. Bye.